Welcome along everybody to Imola, just down the road from Ferrari HQ, and they know a thing or two about pace, and pace today is king. It's qualifying day, and it's great to have you with us.
Hello everyone, welcome to Imola, where we are currently starting our flying lap in Q1 in 7th round of the second season of MyTeam career mode. Been a while. I had a lot of obligations to attend to. But yeah, we are back with MyTeam. We are continuing our quest to our first championship, to winning our first championship for Leminik F1 team. We are driving currently as Franco Colapinto, who is P7 in Drivers' Championship. We are currently P5 in Constructors. We have the third best car since last 3 races or so. We skipped a round. We skipped Miami. I mean, the track is shit. Let's get that out of the gates. And I lost my footage. So I'm not gonna be able to post it. But I finished P10. My teammate finished P4 actually. Isaac Hedja finished P4. Very good result, but subpar individually for me. Alright, 1:15.6. That should be a good lap to put us into Q2. Solid opening lap. Gave it almost everything I got. Yeah, but that should be a banker. We are driving a really good car. This season, last season wasn't the case, but we thought, yeah. Isaac Hedja P4, we are P1 ahead of Lando Norris, who is driving for Mercedes this season. Yeah, qualifying 2, starting a lap. Yeah, as I said, been a while since I've done these MyTeam, since I've done a MyTeam episode, excuse me. I started a driver career in Aston Martin, doing 50% races. I will probably switch on to 50% race here as well. I've raced 35% previously, but I've improved a lot since this video actually was recorded. And yeah, I think from now on, next round in Monaco, I will be doing it at 50%. I recorded this race probably like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Since this video was made, I've joined a league, F1 league, and I've been really pushing myself out of my comfort zone to improve my driving skills. I joined a league, a really clean league, but the guys are much quicker than me, much quicker than me, and I'm constantly working on my pace, and I've kinda forgot about this series, and I will come back to it more in the recent future. But yeah, as we finish up, pretty tidy lap here in Q2, 2/10 quicker than our lap in Q1. Decent. I think I have the pace to be on a podium here. Good. I think I should be able to get good result here in this race. Yeah, P1 provisional pole here in qualifying 2. Isaac Hedger, P8. I'm 1,000 of a second ahead of Lando Norris. And then Charles Leclerc driving a McLaren 3/10 behind. But yeah, but this is it. Qualifying 3. It's now or never. I actually forgot how many runs I did here in qualifying 3. Maybe I got in 2 runs, but yeah, we are trying to improve to put it on pole and of course win the race. We have the 3rd best car, but Mercedes I think has by far the best car here. Excuse me, Mercedes has by far the best car here in this series. Then I think Red Bull, then it's us, and then McLaren are close 4th. And then after that I think the Ferrari and Aston Martin are fairly close to each other. But yeah, Mercedes is like a few steps ahead of everyone. But our real competition here should be McLaren, even Red Bull. Yes, we have a big wobble there at the exit of that chicane. We lost a bit of time there. I don't expect to do a personal best here, but yeah, I think we will have to try this again. Yeah, but 1:15.3, if I see this correctly, 1:53 is still a personal best. And I made a mistake, so yeah, I think I will have to try this again. Alright, final qualifying run here in Imola. I really like this track. One of my favorite tracks, actually. Unpopular opinion, but I really like it. Very difficult to overtake, but I still really like it. I mean, especially like the overtakes are mostly done here into turn 1. But I really like the layout. But the overtakes are difficult. You can overtake maybe into the hairpin and turn 1. But yeah, regardless, I really like Imola more than Monza, actually. Yeah, 2/10 down in the first sector. Not good. Yeah, into the hairpin, 6/10 down into the hairpin. Let's see if we can make something happen into the second sector. But 1:15.3, even though I made a mistake, I still have a personal best and provisional pole. So yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to be the best lap today. But Lando Norris, currently P2. Oh, as we have a great exit out of that chicane in the 3rd sector, and we are going to dance around that green delta, and we are going to improve by 15 hundredths of a second just because of that exit where we made a mistake on the previous run, and we are going to bag a pole position 1/10 ahead of Lando Norris, P3 Lewis Hamilton, P4 Max, and our teammate is in P9, Russell P6. Yeah, very good qualifying session, very consistent. Let's see what we can do in the race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do.
As I said, 35% race. This time I still struggled a bit with consistency, but like in these last 2 weeks I progressed a lot since I started racing in the league, preparing for the league, racing a co-op career. Yeah. So yeah, let's see what we can do here in the race. Alright, starting from pole position, we have the 5 red lights, and away we go. Not the best start. Lando Norris comes side by side, breezes past us. And we are much braver on the brakes, side by side, that first chicane. We come out ahead with a very, very audacious move on Lando Norris into turn 1. Yeah, if Lando didn't brake there, we would have probably crashed. Yeah, this was a very Max Verstappen-esque move, but we got it done. Yeah, P1. Lando Norris running on hard tires. Interesting tire choice. I believe both Mercedes running on hards. Yes, very, very wobbly start to the race. An audacious move, very risky move, but we got it done, and we are currently running in P1. Over 2 seconds ahead of Lando Norris, who is on a worse tire at the moment. But yeah, over 3 seconds ahead. Yeah, I pulled away quite easily from the rest of the field. Like, I built a very, very comfortable margin right off the bat. Yeah, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton overtake Lando Norris, who made a mistake. But yes, now Max is going to start probably catching up to us. Now we are looking to get into a nice rhythm for this opening stint of the Imola Grand Prix. Trying to mainly stay ahead of Max. He is rapid in this series, not just in this series, in this game in general. Like, everyone has great pace, but he is like 99 pace. He's just absolutely flying in that Red Bull car, which is a better car than ours at the moment. But Leminik F1 team came a long way. We were absolutely the worst team on the grid. When we started, we didn't have any funds, any facilities. We had a really, really difficult last season, but we focused on developing the car, not on the results. And even in the past season, we managed to get some great results. I remember our first podium in Monaco, but AI is usually a bit slower there. But still, I had a really good result, which I'm really proud of. In regard to what kind of car I was driving. But yes, very difficult and challenging last season. This season, much better. We managed to sign a bit better driver. Franco Colapinto stuck with us. We re-signed him for this season to save funds, and we signed a new young hotshot, which is Isaac Hadjar. And we are looking, and we had some tremendous progress in this first 7. The car development had tremendous progress in the first 8 races, and we are currently like the 3rd best on the grid. As we cut to the 8th lap of the race, nothing interesting happened in the previous few laps. We just built a impressive gap actually on Max Verstappen, and since I am this far ahead, I wasn't thinking that much. And I should have probably saved tires at this point because Max is over 3 seconds ahead, but I just decided to push every lap like it's a qualifying lap. And of course I did some mistakes, and this lap is a really slow one, and Max just caught up in a blink of an eye because I made quite a few mistakes in this lap 8 of the race, and he's already under 2 seconds. And I decided to box immediately for a fresh set of tires out of, I think, raw panic. Yeah, not the best decision ever, but I probably could have extended it, as we have a big wobble there. I'm lucky to not end up in the wall there in the before the pit entry. Yeah, I just have to do stunts like this every single race, or else it wouldn't be interesting. Oh, I guess. But yeah, very quick pit stop. But we unfortunately we are going to be doing the outlap in heavy traffic. Nico Hulkenberg ahead. We are going to try and clear him as fast as we can. But yes, pitted on the wrong lap. Did some dropped like 2 seconds for Max as we dive into the hairpin in front of Nico Hulkenberg. Putting our elbows out, not wasting any time behind anyone. As we all know, Max is very rapid. He will probably overcut us if we are slow behind these back markers. So yeah, we really have to get our elbows out, not let any of these back markers hold us up. But yes, we better on hard, and we'll take these, of course, we'll take these to the end. In front of us, Paul Aron, rookie driving for Alpine. Not the best rookie season for the youngster, as we are much quicker than him, especially throughout this first sector. We are trying to overtake him somewhere, but of course in this Imola circuit, very difficult to overtake as we dive in front of Paul Aron, of course, into the hairpin. Very audacious move, barely got the car stopped, but yes, we got the move done, and moving on to Esteban Ocon in that Haas. Yeah, we are wasting tires a bit now, burning them off at the beginning of the stint. They are still cold. I mean, I'm gonna get them into temperature soon enough, but maybe overheat them and wear them down a bit quicker. But it is what it is. As we catch the slipstream from Esteban Ocon and the DRS, and he dives into the pit lane. Thank you very much. As we can save a bit of battery. Now in front we get ahead of Max Verstappen, which is very, very important. Max 1.2 seconds behind. We managed to undercut Max, which is very, very good. Lance Stroll gets ahead of Jack Doohan. A little bit of action in front. These cars very, very slow in front, and Max is going to catch up to us. So yeah, Max right at the back of our car, breathing down our neck, less than a second ahead, like 3/10 behind, and we are stuck basically behind these back markers. and Max is on 1 lap fresher tires, as Isaac Hedger is in the pits now. But we managed to save battery. We will have the DRS as we dive in front of Jack Doohan with an audacious move to the inside. We get the car stopped nice and clean. Yeah, Stroll gets ahead into the pit lane, and we have the DRS we called off from Jack Doohan, and we waste battery in the straight, so we are rapid. Now we undercut the car as well. So yeah, Max Verstappen behind in the DRS. We are trying to pull away now. We have a lot of open track in front of us, clean air, which we are going to try and use. Now, yeah, could have made a bit better decision as Verstappen attacks us to the inside. Still side by side, but he doesn't manage to get the move done. Very high pressure from the Dutchman in that Red Bull behind us. We are living in our rear view mirrors. Now, as he made some kind of a mistake and he dropped back, excuse me, out of the DRS range, but there was a fierce attack which we managed to barely defend from, as George Russell boxed for mediums, and he will have a significant tire advantage over the rest of us in front. Much fresher tires and medium tires. He will be flying only 2 seconds behind Verstappen. So we are currently 1.7 ahead of Max. Max probably picked up some kind of damage, or made a big mistake, but he's dropping a lot of time. So yeah, probably damage. Yeah, 2.8 seconds behind. Yeah, he definitely picked up some kind of damage or having engine problems. So I don't know what it is, but he's just very slow now. Like, he went from pressuring us heavily, putting heavy pressure on us, to like fighting with George Russell now, as we set the quickest lap of the race now, flying past everyone and reclaiming that P1 spot. Verstappen in P2, almost 3 seconds behind, fighting, yeah, keeping George Russell back, but George Russell has a scorching pace right now, probably the quickest guy on track. He will probably have the quickest lap of this race when all is said and done. We are just trying to like keep up a consistent pace in front, and trying not to burn off the tires too much, since we escaped Max again almost 3 seconds, by almost 3 seconds. Yeah, but I'm afraid like George Russell might actually catch us. He's very, at this very moment he's very quick, and his tires are coming back to life. He warmed them up, and he's going to have scorching pace from now on. Fast forward 3 laps, Russell overtook Verstappen, and yes, he is much quicker than us. Didn't steal quickest lap of the race though, but he has better pace overall than me. I'm starting to struggle just a tiny bit on the tires, which I shouldn't. I boxed like 10 laps ago. 11 laps ago. I shouldn't struggle on hards. Now, the tires are still good, but Russell has better tires now than me. And more that we go the more that we go the distance, it's more favorable to George. And yeah, 1.2 seconds behind now. I'm just trying to not make too many mistakes like I did out of that Aquaman rally. Yeah, just trying to keep up the pace, try to keep it out of the DRS, but yeah, George is just flying now, half a second behind. Yeah, he will probably, like, 35% battery. I could have probably could have managed these tires better, and battery as well. And now George Russell is in the DRS and attacking us, and I just have zero battery to fight, and Russell just flies right past us, which is fine. He is the championship. He is currently P1 in the standings, 30-ish points ahead of Max, who is in P2. But Max now dropped his position to Leclerc. Lando Norris has fallen off a cliff somewhere. I don't know. He boxed. He had some kind of a weird strategy where he went like, he just went hard, medium, like I think like he did a 2-stop. Actually, he dropped a lot of places for some reason. I think he did a 2-stop. Very bad strategy for the new McLaren ex-McLaren driver. But yeah, Russell already out of the DRS, flying away. There is no chance I'm going to catch him. Charles Leclerc took Max for that P3 spot. Yeah, we still hold the quickest lap of the race. Penultimate lap. Yeah, I don't have it in me to catch George Russell. He is simply too quick in that Mercedes. Yeah, I'll try to keep Charles Leclerc behind, but he's 2 seconds behind. Unless I make a big mistake in these last 2 laps, I should finish second. But yeah, Verstappen was very quick. Then he picked up some damage, and then he dropped to P4. He actually putting some pressure on the Red Bull driver. Yeah, very exciting race. I mean, I bagged pole. I will probably finish P2, but George Russell is just too much. Now he is like the championship favorite. We are probably going to be gunning for the championship next season, but by the end of this season I want to have like the best car on the grid and like win every single, like fight for wins with Mercedes next season, every single race, and probably sign like a very good second driver. I will probably sign, I don't know, I'm eyeing like someone really quick, like Oscar Piastri or even Max Verstappen is on my short list. We will see. Some of the best drivers on the grid, as now we have Max overtaking Charles Leclerc. I made a big mistake, of course, on the final lap of the race, and Max Verstappen is pressuring us into the final few corners of the race. Actually, Max Verstappen again coming back to pressure us towards the end, very end of the race, but I think we will be able to hold on to P2 here in Imola after a subpar performance last week in Miami. We are P2 here in Imola, a podium very,
Excellent
very
drive.
good
The
result.
whole team have worked especially hard this
I will take
and
that
my
any
friend, is a
day of the week, as we get the driver of the day. Congratulations to George. He deserved that win. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant win. Mercedes, yeah, firmly in the driver's seat for this season, as Russell imposing himself as the main championship contender. As we are missing a few major upgrades to contend with George. But yeah, Lando is on and off. He has had some great performances, but in qualifying he usually is not that great. Now he was P2, but he usually always starts like P5, P6 and then makes it back to P2 and then they finish 1-2. The Mercedes men finish 1-2, but yeah, he's gonna have to be a lot more consistent if he's going to beat his teammate for the drivers' championship. But yeah, that's it for this race. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, if you like this, if you like my content and you happen to be crazy enough, please do like and subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much, and I will be seeing you next time, probably doing a driver career episode, or even a MyTeam in Monaco, I don't know, but yeah, anyway, see you next time. Cheers.
PlayStation